say I wanted to make this, so, well, no, let's make this more realistic. So let's say I take Katie's link here. So here's her video. And I'll put it right here, right? Now let's make it a link. And you can also do this with images. So let me I'll show you both. Because this is a good skill set to have. I'm going to make a square, 1920 by 1080, which is not a square, it's a rectangle, but you get what I'm saying. So if you watch the videos, you know that this is the presentation template. Okay, so we've got that image, right? And then we've got up here. So now we want to make this a link. So I'm going to go hyperlink window I have opened up. You can find that in Windows if you don't already have it. But I'm going to go down here to add URL there, make it a hyperlink. You can adjust the appearance too within your document, but this will just be the default appearance of blue with an underline. So now let's go back to her video, and I'm going to do this really crudely and quickly, but you would want to take a little more time with what you're doing. But let's do like this. I'll take a screenshot, go back to my Indesign file here, hit Command D for place. I'll go find that screenshot here. Scale that up here. Okay, so we can tell it's going to be really pixelated and gross, but you get what I'm saying, hopefully. Okay, so we've got this image, right? So we can also make this a link. So I've selected the image. I've gone over here to plus, and then I can just say, hey, grab that YouTube link because we've already made it, so it'll be there. Hit OK. It's telling me over here my links are good. So then I'm going to go to File. Well, you can just hit Command E for export. And I'm going to select a interactive PDF. Again, this is how I do my resumes and stuff, or my cover letters. If I want to refer to something on my portfolio website, I just do it like this. Okay, so I want to export all pages. Did I tell it to open up afterwards? Okay. So here's our PDF that we just made, right? I'm going to come down. Now when I click this, boom, we open up the video. Does that make sense? Then when I come down here, you can see that the whole thing is selectable. It'll open up to YouTube. So you see how that's like a little more of like, how much more visually interesting is this, assuming that you took a more thoughtful screenshot than I did? How much more visually interesting is this, or the possibilities of it, than this that doesn't work? Little touches like that are going to make you a good designer, really set your work apart. It gets tedious though. I went crazy like early on with my resumes and cover letters. I went crazy with it. I would have like images of work I was talking about, and it just got so tedious that I started simplifying. But you can style these. So you see here where it creates a character style hyperlink. So I can come in here and I can change the color. You see it's changed the color. I could change it to that green. I could make it where you get rid of the underline. Does that make sense? So you can I would encourage all of you at the end of your document to do something like this and make it look nicer than I did. Okay. So, okay, so we've talked about the color contrast. There are, so I've